Tonight's burning question that ain't got nothing to do with ham radio. Are you looking for any Black Friday specials? I normally don't do radios, but we'll open it up to radios and ham equipment this time, and maybe a tool, a car, or something like that. We'll be checked in and out. So we'll go to J, Kilo 7, Delta November X-ray. Jay, the mic is yours.
This is Kilo 7, Delta November X-ray. Hi, Scotty, and everyone on the Country Roads Net. Glad we're all keeping my Black Friday hunt this year. Will have to be a replacement feed line. My belligerent and unthoughtful head left my LMR 400 on the ground going from my ham shack to my vertical antenna. And my riding lawnmower decided to shorten its capacity and split it in half. And so now I'm in the market for a replacement feed line of 75 feet. So that's what's on my Black Friday list. But to answer your question, Scotty, about how well my operation is, it's all about, besides antennas and radios, location. And I'm at one of the top of the hills for this area of clay, so I can hit this repeater all the way down there in Scott Depot and get repeaters throughout a good chunk of West Virginia. Get Clarksburg, and I've heard traffic from Parkersburg and Bellevue and Beckley and Summersville, and so yeah, it's been fun to test the limits. I know there's a website that I used that will give like a line of sight reference, but I don't have that pulled up right now because my daughter's got my other computer that has that web link. But basically, I can punch in my lat long for my station and then the lat long for any other place, like a repeater from Repeater Book, and it will do a line of sight topographical survey to show if there's any other peaks or large land masses between my signal, my receive site, and the station that's transmitting with their lat long. So that's been that I brought over from my old TV days of knowing where receive sites were without being able to see them if something was in the way. But that's all I got for tonight's Country Roads Net. I'll send it back to you and wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving this week, coming up next week anyway. And I'll say 73 for now. This is KK7DNX, sending it back to Net Control.
Well, thank you so much, Jay. If you ever think about it, shoot me an email. My email's good on QRZ of that website. You got me intrigued, but location is the answer, along with a good antenna. I got to get me one of them things, a good antenna. Alrighty, we'll break with Jay, and Brad checked in and out, so I'm going to go to Leslie. Kilo Delta 8, body mass index is what I was going to say. KD8 BMI. The mic is yours. Comments for tonight?
Yeah, you can have a junky $100 radio and a good antenna, and good coax, and it'll sound like $1 million. You can buy a junk antenna and a piece of bad coax or not very good coax and have a $5,000 radio and it'll sound junk. So, yeah, antenna and location, those are two perfect conditions for amateur radio. But I'm sitting here using my FT5D and going to a friend's wires X node they set up here. So, located in Morgantown, West Virginia, right here in north central West Virginia. Snowed a little bit today, and I think it'll snow off and on from now to Sunday about 1 or 2 o'clock. So, see what we end up with. Maybe nothing, maybe just a light dust and who knows. Anyway, thanks for picking me up and letting me get it on the Country Roads Net with you all. Columbus, Ohio, for reminding me. So anyway, I'll get it with the Net Control, and thanks again. KD8 BMI.
Okay, sir. I am a QRZ stalker, and I see you have a TGIF talk group, 4163. Do you have any nets that are on it, or is it just a little private talk group? Or tell us about it, please. KB80 for the Country Roads Net.
All right, Net Control. Yeah, I do have two of them. I have 4163 on a TGIF network, and I also have 4164, which is dedicated to West Virginia University alumnus. We can get on there and talk back and forth if our amateur radio operators have TGIF capability. But yeah, it's open to anybody. Anybody can get on there and use it, and I encourage everybody to use it, make some traffic on it. So I've had it probably for a year or two, and I enjoy talking on DMR on different modes and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's the logistics on DGIF 4163.
Okay, thank you so much. And speaking of DMR networks and so forth, if anybody on the Country Roads Net tonight has capability of DMR, check out Leslie's talk group. And on Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. is the West Virginia DMR Net on Brandmeister 3154. And lots of really nice folks who are on it who are from West Virginia, and so forth. All righty, we're going to break with Leslie and go down to Sean in Putnam County in the greater Buffalo area. Kilo Echo 8. Whiskey Romeo Yankee. Any comments tonight, Sean? The mic is yours. Looking for a Black Friday special.
Good evening, Scott, and everybody on the net. TV8 WRY. Nothing really. Just looking. I usually Black Friday get my pants and everything for the year because they're down to $13 versus regular $20 on Walmart. So wear a lot of blue jeans, so that's a good time to get them. Other than that, maybe Black Friday shopping for car parts or anything else that I'm going to need to do little dot jobs here in the near future, and any kind of gifts that I'm going to get anybody for Christmas. We'll do a little bit of that, but just kind of looking around. A lot of that going on, but other than that, a little bit of snow down here today. I heard the ice hit inside of the house when I come home during the day after my morning AM bus run, and heard the ice in the side of the house a little bit, and looked outside, and then the snow started, and it only lasted for a little bit. We probably got an inch or so, but it melted off fairly quick. So Hurricane and Whitfield area, they had wet roads and everything, even 6 p.m. when I left Courthouse Hill. And I got to Buffalo, on my end of Buffalo, and the pavement's dry. So quite a difference there, but it all depends on what happens in the morning. Maybe a delay. Keeps on temperature going down, and the black ice will be a concern. But other than that, getting through one more day before we get a whole week off next week, and be glad to get caught up on some projects that we don't normally have time to do. Tomorrow I've got to run up to Yeager Airport to sit up there for 6.5 hours on a trip, and more or less I sit and watch the planes take off and go around. So other than that, just trying to get the kiddos back and forth and get stuff kind of tied up before winter hits. So good to hear y'all tonight. I'm coming through good on the Pi Star, and good to hear y'all. This is KE8WRY back in Net Control.
Okay, Sean, you was coming in and out just a little bit there, but we was all still able to keep up with what you was saying. I'm not sure whether if it was the internet or a microphone or what, but it did interrupt 2 to 3 times. I meant to count it and, well, forgot to. But I did count 3 times. So I don't know how many total times, but we were still able to hear and understand what you were saying. Okay, we'll break Sean. And by the way, Sean, be careful out there on the bus. And we're hoping any snow and ice misses us. That way those kids ain't standing outside and everything will be safe for them. And you. Alrighty. Before I go to Reynoldsburg, let me just see if there's any more over-the-air check-ins. Check-ins to the Country Roads Net. Please call Net Control now.
Net Control, please check in N4NT, November 4, November Tango, Adam in Bristol, Tennessee.
Here, Butch in Kaiser.
Net Control, please check in AAAWC. Alpha 8 Whiskey and out tonight, Scott. No traffic.
Okay, I did hear November 4, November Tango. That's our buddy Adam. Boy, it's been a long time since we've heard from you down in the metropolis of Bristol. And I did hear Terry AA8WZ, and there was a double, and Adam won it. The November 8 station. The November 8 station. Please come back to me.
November 8, Lima Hotel. N8LH, Randy in South Charleston. No traffic. Scott, mark me in and out, please.
Okay, let me acknowledge Alpha 8 Whiskey Zulu. That's Terry, who states in and out. Randy, November 8, who's in and out. And November 4, November Tango. Okay, we're going to go back up to line number 8 on our net logger and visit with John, Whiskey 8, Juliet, November Yankee. John, are you looking for any Black Friday specials? The mic is yours.
Hey, Scott, before I say anything, Butch up there in Kaiser was trying to get in there too, so you can put Butch down in there and come back to me.
Butch, I did not hear you. If you'll go ahead and give me your call sign, I'll get you right here on the list.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Thank you. Robert, you're on the list. Butch Kaiser. Thank you.
All right, Butch, we got you on line number 16. That's Whiskey Sierra. Okay, thank you, W8JNY, and we'll go back to you, sir. Comments for tonight? Looking for that Black Friday special? Don't forget to buy your...
No, not looking for any Black Friday specials or anything. I don't do the shopping. I'm not allowed to. That's for people that knows how to use discounts and coupons and special deals. And that's just not me. I usually pay full price for everything and buy name brands. It's cold here in Reynoldsburg. It's so cold. I saw a bunch of chickens standing outside of KFC waiting to get in the deep fryer. So it's pretty chilly up here and breezy. And I don't think we're supposed to get a whole lot of snow or anything like that. It's just going to be cold. And, yeah, I'm not looking for any Black Friday specials or anything. And that's just about it. So I turn it back over to you, W8JNY here in Reynoldsburg.
Okay, W8JNY, yeah. I know pretty much what you were saying there. I have that same issue as far as that goes. And, well, you know how it is. It's a family thing. This is Kilo Bravo 8 Zulu India Oscar for the Country Roads Net. And we're now going to visit with Andrew in Michigan at Whiskey 9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Andrew, are you Black Friday specials or any other comments you'd like to make? The mic is yours.
Well, I have been thinking about getting a GMR radio. A friend of mine wanted to get one, so I thought I'd get one and get his set up. But, yeah, look for one of those on the Black Friday sale. I'm not sure. Other than that, we're just, we got a little bit of snow here in Muskegon, Michigan, not much. It's just about gone. It's WW9WTF, back to Met Control.
Okay. Thanks for being here tonight. It's really nice to have you, everybody else. Here's this next station is a real special person who is probably on every net, just like Doug is, and very faithful checker inner. Is that a word? Oh well, it is now. Don't remember if I identified, but it's Kilo Bravo 8 Zulu Indian Oscar for the Country Roads Net, and November 8th, Hotel Uniform Bravo. Andy, the mic is yours. Looking for that Black Friday special?
KBCIO, the group in HUB. Good evening, Scott. Thanks for doing the net. Good to hear all the guys on here. Everybody's sounding pretty good. Sitting about 36 degrees tonight and a little bit of rain. Early, they say tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, it might be up to 46 before it cools down in the 40s next week. So we're going to enjoy all this good weather while we got it. But nothing for Black Friday. I was at a ham fest here about a month ago, and I picked up these 400 digital radios. So I'm still playing with that a little bit, and probably going to throw that in the mobile, I think, for a while. This 100 works good on the base. And I can switch back and forth from time to time, so I'll leave it at that for now. But the club is going to put a DMR system. They got a few links up around here, and if you guys got the radios for them, we got how to DMR stuff first, but I might get in there a little bit later. I'll see how it goes after a couple of club meetings here and see what they do with it. But other than that, let me reset. Other than that, just enjoying the weather here. The guys been deer hunting. I've seen a couple, but bow and arrow and missed one, and seen some with the rifles this last week, and they're just too far out to shoot there to drag them through that. So I'll let them go, but they'll be back out there again in a few days. See if we can't get one or two. But other than that, just enjoying the weather, and I want to mention our net. We have a digital net every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. In West Michigan, connect 21335. 21335 is that same number for a hotspot or open spot, whatever. We'll get you in there. Thanks, Scott. I'll let us know. N882B.
Okay, Andy. Yeah, you'll like the DMR thing. I nearly pulled my hair out to do a code plug, and I ended up getting a TYT, I think it's 380 for well under $100, and for that code plug. But I put every repeater in the whole state of West Virginia in that radio, and it'll probably never even leave my desk. But there it is. It's loads of fun, and but nothing's more simpler than the Yaesu System Fusion. It's just like, well, program your frequency, and whoop, there you are. All righty, we'll go ahead and go to Rick in Minnesota. That's November. Oh, my eyes are getting foggy or fuzzy. November 0, Bravo, Juliet, November. Rick, the mic is yours. Any Black Friday special thoughts?
Hi, this is Scott and everyone on the Country Roads Fusion Digital Net here tonight in the West Virginia room. No, I can't think of anything for the Black Friday sales. Most of us are and get together, enjoy a meal. So anyway, I do want to wave a hand to Matt and Lydia there in Wheeling, West Virginia. Also, I want to wave a hand to Andy that came on right before me in Michigan there, and also the And in the Valley of Virginia, I think. In ham radio news over here in Minnesota, I've been working with the younger, but really the trick room people in the Country Roads Fusion Duet here tonight. Please do so. So, anyway, I was down at their clubhouse last Thursday. I gave them some information, jumping around to the different nets, so hopefully they will check in with you. Through the dark digital net, and that one is Saturday night at 9:15 Eastern Time. In the group FCS 001-55 for hotspots, 5 stars, Zoom spots, and all the other cool devices we have here in. You can also get into the dark money by connecting to the 0BJ link. It's 25 Echo link free software you can get from X and throw it on an old junky computer to get around the house, and you can also get the free app and put it on your cell phone. Cell phone becomes an loved one. And control. Trip. On another no and stay tuned Saturday night at 9 welcome in the dark digital net. Come by and say hi, and thank you to the stay long distance event. Yeah, we had a little bit of snow here yesterday with
JB8, everybody on the net. Black Friday's probably not just probably gonna on they're in babies. Thanks for picking me up over here in Avon, Indiana. And we really appreciate that. And maybe after the first year, we'll make both of y'all net controllers. You know, you just say you're ready to do it and email Tom, and he'll send you the scripts and everything. We surely would love to have you. Now, we're going to break with Doug and go down to Bristol, Tennessee, and visit with a faithful friend who has been absent for a spell. And that'll be November 4, November Tango. You looking for a Black Friday special? New York.
Good evening, everybody on the net. I hope I'm making it okay. Room's kind of cutting out on my side. We'll check anyway, hopefully through there. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it, too. I got picked up a Flex radio about a month ago from a friend who he had upgraded to the new 8600. So I got that from him, and I got picking up the auto tuner and everything, kind of playing the SO2R radio gig. So I guess maybe I might be in the market for a new laptop. I can go sit in my recliner and operate HF and away from the shack. Boy just walked in with a pair of sunglasses, like, hi, Daddy. But yeah, that might be. I might be in the market for radio operation. Trying to break into the voiceover home vacation. Didn't record a dual purpose there. Get a laptop to be successful at it. Want to get my retirement. Get a side gig. I can do my YouTube stuff that way. I've mentioned tonight, but I'll turn it back over to Net Control and hope everybody has a good evening. It's good to be checking back in with you again. I'll try to do that more often. Our Bristols are down right now, but I'm open from 7-3, everybody. This N4NT.
Okay, Adam. Thank you for your comments tonight, and great to have you back. You did break out a total of 11 times, and I'm going to shake it up to the weather. You know, sometimes the weather has a little bit to do with it, and who knows, maybe that antenna is just swinging up there on top of that tower. So I'm not sure. Not real sure why it's done that, but we were still able to understand what you were saying. And I do follow her Facebook page, and you keep feeding that young man some soup. Give him some good old bean and bacon. I think he might be able to chew it. I don't know if he's got any teeth or not yet, but some good bean and bacon soup, that's always good. As this commercial says, it's good. Alrighty, this is Kilo Bravo 8, Zulu, the Oscar for the Country Roads Net. And we're going to visit with Butch in Kaiser. It's Whiskey Bravo Sierra. Butch, the mic is yours. Are you looking for a Black Friday special?
Yeah, KBAZIO and the net, FPVAPS. Well, good evening, Judy, Donnie. Everybody on the net there this evening. Got another great one going. And sorry I haven't made it into the net here too much here lately, but I've been working on retirement, and then did retire, and after 40 plus years, we won't say how many, but 40 plus, and then did a little traveling. Well, to northern Maine, visit the daughter and the granddaughter up there for a few weeks, and then down to South Carolina and visit the other daughter and grandson for a few weeks. We're just getting back in the neighborhood, and hopefully we'll start making the lads a little bit more. And as far as Black Friday deals, the main Black Friday deal is I'm hoping for is that they now that I'm retired, they'll send me my first retirement check. So we'll hope for that. And as far as that other question, I just don't think I can. If my wife's got her finger on the trigger. All right, take care. Back to that. WV8BS.
Okay, Butch, that sounded pretty good, but now you're retired. Boy, we could put you in a net control spot too. Again, if you're interested, by the way, folks, if you are interested in being a net controller, we could use at least 2 to 3 more for the Country Roads Net. Just give an email to AB8RL. Again, that's AB8RL. That's Tom, and his email is on QRZ. And tell him you're interested, and they'll put you right in there. Alrighty, that was the end of my list, so let's check, see if we got some other folks who'd like to check in. Maybe they finished up from another net. And anybody wishing to check into the Country Roads Net, please call KB8ZIO, your net controller.
This is Wendy with KIZ Matt at the controls in Wheeling, West Virginia.
All right, we picked up stations. Matt and Lydia, KA8YEZ. I typed it wrong, so I got to fix that. And we got November Sierra 8 Victoria. That's Paul. And Matt and Lydia, you was up first. Comments for tonight? Miss Lydia, are you looking for a Black Friday? It is yours.
No, unless they have a way where they can decorate my room perfectly and clean it perfectly. Have a great day tonight. I for a dinner. So good night.
Okay, my blessing time. Hi, Scott. Thanks very much for picking up the net. Had a volunteer appreciation dinner at church, and like Lydia said, just got home from that. And not really looking at Black Friday specials for me. Heck, it's probably been 2 years since I bought a radio, or more. 2.5 years until the house is paid for, and another year and a couple months till the truck's paid for. So, kind of watching on what we spend. That's about it. Not too much else going on, except for bring on the snow. It did snow a little bit around here today. We're near enough to stick or anything. And hope everybody has a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Turn those radios on and in case somebody needs some help traveling through, you can offer some assistance. And we're breaking up on this end too, Scott. Don't know where it's at. Okay, see ya.
Christmas.
And Lydia saying Merry Christmas. She's waiting on Santa to bring her the big lump of coal.
Bye.
Back to net. KBHZIO, KYZ.
Okay, Matt. Well, if that Santa's going to bring coal, we surely hope it's West Virginia coal that is acquired. Okay, and anytime you need me to back you up, Matt, just give me a holler. Okay, we'll break with Lydia. And by the way, Miss Lydia, happy Thanksgiving to you. So, November Sierra 8 Victor. Paul, the mic is yours. Are you looking for a Black Friday special?
Alrighty, well, thank you, Scott. NS8B Paul here in Menominee, Michigan. And, yeah, kind of. I'm looking at the Yaesu FTM 500. Kind of like Andy there, I'll be able to use it both at 8 and in my vehicle. Optimistic about getting it. So, Santa's already checked it out, and hopefully we'll see it in a month and a half. Other than that, hey, things are going pretty good here. Yeah, we got a little snow up here this morning, about 3 inches. And it didn't stay long. It was, low 30s, got up into the 40s, so not that big of a deal. We are supposed to get cooler, though. They're talking maybe in the teens by on the way, so that's the way it is. And other than that, DMR, I heard you guys talking a little bit about that. It is something. I got a DMR radio, and I didn't have any problems getting a coat plug made up. But the problem is, I don't know. Of course, the only DMR here is in Greenview, about 50 here. And we go down there, and I'll bring it along and throw the call sign out and see if anybody hears me. Never had anybody answer me, but the guy that runs that DMR repeater, he sent me a card, thanks for using the repeater and, this and that. So I sent him a card back, and I said, well, I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody's hearing me out there, because I've thrown my call sign out and nobody answers. And, of course, don't even get me going on the hot spot there. I'm working on that, too, but I got a friend up here that'll help out. Otherwise, not much else going on yet. Deer season up here. Hope to get out tomorrow or this weekend. I'm retired, so I can go whenever I want. And I guess, if nothing else, I hope to hear you guys on Thanksgiving. Wow, 1 week from today, and officially beginning of the holiday season. So we'll definitely try and get on again. Enjoy the net. So back to you, Scott, from NS8B 73. Everybody have a great evening.
Okay, that sounds great. That at least get you a card, so you have at least a way of knowing that your code blood works. Now, I did nearly pull my hair out trying to figure it out. I've watched 2 or 3 YouTube videos. That's Hillbilly for YouTube, and it was pretty hard till I finally found one guy who was using the same radio I was. And that helped out a whole lot. And he needs a code pub for the TYT UV380. Let me know. I'll send it to you. It's not much good unless you're in West Virginia, but there it is. It can at least get you a start for cut and paste and, well, one way of scratching your head and saying, I don't work again. And that's the way I feel about it half the time. Now, as far as Black Friday sales goes, I got my eye on a set of batteries for my DeWalt. Lowe's has a special. You get 4 batteries, 2 5 amps and 2 2 amps. And whenever you buy them, you get a tool for free. Well, I've already got the tools that they're one of the little vibrating tools. Almost looks like something a doctor takes the cast off your leg with. And usually every time I go after it, it's not there, but I'm going to see if they'll let me get a palm sander. That's what I'd really like to have. Okay, that was my Black Friday wishes, and this is KB8ZIO for the Country Roads Net. Are there anybody else wishing to check into the net? Please call now. Silence was deafening. Okay. let's put a ribbon on it. This is Net Control Station, KB8ZO, for the West Virginia Fusion Information Net. I'd like to thank all stations who checked in and welcome you back again next Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This net is now formally closed with a total of 18 check-ins, 1 p.m. local time. This is KB8ZO, Net Control 73. Good night and God bless. Now returning the repeater to normal amateur use. Good night.
Hey, Scott, I got one of those oscillating saws from DeWalt. I love it. They're great. They cut like you wouldn't believe. So, if you ever decide to get one, go ahead and get it. It's pretty cool. Okay, wait.
Roger that, Matt. Yeah, they've had that same Black Friday special for the past 3 years, and every time I go out there after it, that's the one tool that they don't have. So I'm going to get Lee and see about. I may even go the night before. Oh, it's Thanksgiving Day. Well, I guess I'll get there bright and early when the sun rises and see about getting it. If not, I'm going to try and trade them for something. Oh well, KB8.
Okay, good luck. I'll talk to you later. Again, thanks for picking up that for me. KB8ZIO, KYZ.